Hi, Mary from Cycle Maintenance Academy here. Today we're going to have a look at setting your handlebars and your saddle at the correct height for you. Before we start, don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Okay, let's begin. Having your saddle and handlebars set at the wrong height can make your bike uncomfortable, inefficient and off-putting. A saddle that is too low can cause knee strain and too high can cause hip pain. If the handlebars aren't set up to suit the rider, then back and neck pain can occur. To adjust the height of your saddle and handlebars, you will need the following tools. Metric Allen keys, normally 4, 5 or 6 mm. Spanners. If you have a nut and bolt to loosen your seat post, it should be 12, 13 or 14 mm. Setting up saddle height. Sit on your bike leaning against the wall or ask someone to hold the front of the handlebars. Put both feet on the pedals and pedal backwards until one of your feet is pointing down, 6 o'clock. Now move that foot forward so your heel sits on the pedal. You should have a straight leg. This is so that when you are pedaling on the ball of your foot, you have a slight bend in the knee. If your heel can't touch the pedal, then you will need to lower the seat. Undo the nut or Allen key where the seat post is inserted into the seat tube. Lower the seat and then sit on the bike again. If it is still not correct, then repeat the process until the saddle height feels right. If, while having your heel on the pedal, you still had a bend in the knee, then you should raise the saddle. Undo the nut or Allen key where the seat post is inserted into the seat tube. Raise the seat post and then sit on the bike again. If it is still not correct, then repeat the process until the saddle height feels right. It is important to note that the saddle can only be lifted to a certain point, otherwise not enough seat post is left in the seat tube and can cause the seat post to bend or the frame to crack. The point of minimum insertion is marked like this. If this marking is visible, then the seat post needs to be lowered. Setting up handlebar height. Before you can set up your bars, you will need to define which handlebar fitting you have on your bike. Threaded. If your handlebar stem looks like this, then to adjust it, you will need a 6 mm Allen key. While holding the handlebar, undo the bolt anti-clockwise, just enough to allow the handlebars to move. You can now raise or lower them. Make sure that you don't raise it above the minimum insertion mark, otherwise the stem could snap whilst riding. When you have the desired height, align the stem with the front wheel. Now tighten the bolt. Check that the bars don't move. Don't undo the big nuts under the stem. Their purpose is to keep the fork and headset bearings in place. Threadless. This type of stem looks like this, and it is attached to the fork tube, and therefore the adjustment is limited by the position and the amount of spacers. If there are any spacers above the stem, then you will be able to raise it. If there are any spacers under the stem, then you will be able to lower it. While having the bike on the floor, stand in front of it with the wheel in between your legs. Now loosen the bolts on the side of the stem. Undo and remove the top cap and the bolt. You can now move the spacers and the stem. Now replace the top cap. Don't over-tighten the bolt as this may damage the headset bearings. Make sure that your handlebars move smoothly but there isn't any play in the headset. Align the stem with the front wheel and tighten the bolts on the side of the stem a bit at a time. If you have a torque wrench, then tighten them between 5 and 6 Newton meters. If you don't have a torque wrench, then just make sure they are tight. Now check that the bars don't move. You can also flip your stem around. If it's pointing up, then you can slightly lower the handlebars, and if it's pointing down, you can slightly raise them. Remove the handlebars from the stem and remove the stem. Flip it over and replace the bars. If you still need more handlebar height, then you can fit a stem raiser or an adjustable stem. Be aware that the cables might not be long enough when using these options and may cause unwanted braking and gear changing while riding. As each bike and rider are different, it is important that your bike is comfortable for you. Making the bike comfortable is a trial and error process, so keep adjusting, but above all, keep riding. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know in the comments below how you got on setting up your bike.